Good morning, everybody. It's the start of day 5. That dinner was so good yesterday, I thought I wanted to go and brought it back to the hostel, put it in the refrigerator, and warmed it up this morning for breakfast. So I'm having the same thing for breakfast as I had for dinner last night. It's kind of an egg salad or an egg pie with meat and potatoes in it with cheese in it. And so it's very good. So I will be eating this. I've got my pack already. I'm doing a pack transfer today. And once I'm done with this, I'll put my shoes and my shoes on and grab my poles and be out and heading out for the day. Probably be on the trail by 7:15 this morning. Good morning again. It's 7:18 and we are out and we are walking the streets of Pampaloma. There's one of our arrows telling us we're going in the right direction. So, as I said last night, I have a 15-mile day today, and I'm also doing a luggage transfer, so I don't have to carry my backpack today. So I just have a day pack, which just has water and snacks and things like that. So we're good, and I'll share sights I see along the way. And here comes the sun up. So it's going to be a beautiful day so far today. Got more of the fort over here, and we're heading this direction. Hey guys, we've left Pampaloma. We are now heading into the wilderness. Okay, my Appalachian Trail folks, quit laughing at me, but this is considered the wilderness. We will be getting more rugged today, but right now this is what we got. Friends, specifically in this Silver Wheel Cycling Club, wanted to show you guys this bike. These guys are climbing doing the Camino, but look at the gearing on this. For you guys who complain of going over a highway overcrossing is climbing, these guys are doing a lot more. Hey, I just showed that bicycle. I think my GPS may have been interrupting me, so I just wanted to highlight some of that. If you guys can rewind and take a look at the gearing on that bike. I mean, every turn of the front sprocket doesn't turn the back wheel even as much. It's made for climbing, and these hills, some of these hills, especially over the Pyrenees, those guys climb those Pyrenees mountains with those bikes geared the way they are. In the cycling club, we have people who don't like to go over intersections or highways because they have to climb. These guys are doing some real climbing, and I thought those bikes were really cool to show you. Just came down from that way. Show you a little bit of the landscape here. We are heading that direction, and that's the first time we have been off concrete all morning. I don't know if you can see all the windmills off in every direction. It was off to the right, straight ahead, and there was stuff over to the left. Probably close to 50 or more windmills up on the hill there. I didn't think about it when I said that all those windmills, well, those windmills are up, and that's the way we're going. I don't know if you can see pilgrims walking the Camino up there, heading up that hill. You can see it continuing up. So it's up and in the daylight. And unfortunately, I left my hat in the backpack. Guys I saw said, always look back. Well, I didn't think about that until just now, and I stopped here to get a drink. And there's Pampaloma from up on the hill. We're still heading up, but up here we make a corner, so we may not be able to see it up there. So here's a nice view of Pampaloma. Made it to the top of a hill. You can see Pampaloma down there. So we still can see it. Beautiful landscape. But we are heading that way. And the bad news is, I just looked at the elevation chart. We have only hit halfway on our climb up. We are almost halfway to the next town. So I've made almost halfway. Well, we're miles short of halfway, half mile short of halfway. But we're heading that way, and we are continuing to climb. Well, we have almost made it to the base of the windmills that I showed you this morning. If we look along here, you see all the windmills. Incredible view of the valley there. And we still have Pampaloma in our view. It is a huge city down there. Pretty cool. Hey guys, I've made it to the top of the hill. Somebody told me that's called Desperation Hill. I think it's called Perspiration Hill. But at the top of the hill is this sculpture of the pilgrims. There's a lot of people up here. They're having some kind of service up here. But this is the pilgrims. Beautiful countryside behind them. And let me walk over to the other side of the road here. But take you with me, so we're going for a little walk. I got up here and there was a couple of bike riders. They had Buckeye shirts on. Go Buckeyes! They won last night. The Ohio State Buckeye football team. We're going to be continuing this way anyways. But wanted to show you the countryside here. And to show you how close we made it, there are the windmills. So we climbed all that way today. Visiting us. This little guy keeps visiting us. He's jumped up here on the bench twice with us, and now he's sitting right at my feet. I think he wants handouts. I don't have anything to hand out for him. Sorry, little bird. I don't think you'd like my flavored water. We have about 4.5 miles till we get to the albergue. Came across this statue of the Virgin Maria. And it's out here in the middle of farm fields. Oh, there goes my pulse. And here comes some hikers. Pilgrims. I'm taking this picture of this video specifically for my buddy Oren. Hopefully, Oren, you get this, but you can see there was corn planted here. But look at this field. How would you like to plant corn in that field? I know the answer to that. The hill we did back there was just full of rocks like that. And when we had to come down from the climb we did up the other side, it was about less than half the distance down, so twice as steep, and it was on a lot of rocks like that. But that was a cornfield. I can't believe it. We made it to this town. As you can see, some pilgrims coming in, and they have a fountain to fill your water bottle, and we're continuing on. I'm hoping to find some place to have lunch here. So for lunch, I stopped at this little bar. I got a Coke and a nectarine and also a chicken sandwich. They're still working on the chicken sandwich. But that order up there and they bring it to your table. Well, they delivered me my sandwich. It's got chicken, it's got cheese, it's got tomatoes, but it is huge. I almost wish I hadn't eaten a peach, but I may end up taking part of this to the next albergue, which is another 4 miles from here. That's where I'm headed. There in the distance, you can see the last windmill there on the left-hand side. Hopefully this doesn't flip the video. But the last windmill, that's where we were. So we've come down that big hill and then across that field. And sorry, let me zoom out before I spin around. I don't want everybody to get dizzy. We are heading that direction. Hey guys, I made it just as it started raining. Oh, it started raining, so I'm going head in. Hey everyone, I did 17.8 miles, 1,700 feet of elevation climb, 1,800 feet of elevation decline, and just over 9 hours. So it was a long day. Made it to my hostel, heated up the rest of my sandwich I had for lunch, and had that, as well as a can of Coke. That was my dinner. Going to call it an early evening. Made reservations for the next 2 nights at albergues in the next 2 towns. Each day will be about 13 mile. I do plan on doing a luggage transport both of those days. Once my legs build up and I feel good carrying the pack, I'll probably go back to carrying the pack. But right now, I'll spend $6 a day and do the luggage transport if they're going to carry my bags. Thanks for joining me on this trip, and here's today's video.